Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be opening up Aetherdrift. I am super excited for this set. Thank you so much to Wizards of the Coast for sending me this collector box. We're going to open it together. I do want to let you know of a little disclaimer. I have not looked at any spoilers. And at the time of this video, the official full card list is not out. So this is truly a blind react. I'm going to go through kind of slowly and read over cards. And I apologize if you might hear some squeaking noise. I'm wearing this red leather jacket. Bear with me, okay? If I don't react to a really good card, it's because I don't know. I just don't know. This is the first time I'm seeing these cards. I am excited. Oh yeah, we get a box topper. This is going to fall off my head like already. That looks great. Rocking it. This is totally, because I gotta look down. This is gonna fall off. That's right. We get a box topper, which I believe is a full art land. I don't know. Actually, I could be making that up. Let's see. It is. There's two cards. It is a. Ooh, yes, it is a full art land. Oh, wow, these are so gorgeous. Okay, that let me zoom in. This seems like a really good card. Zombies you control get +1/+1. Target creature card in your graveyard gains embalm until the end of turn. The embalm cost is equal to its mana cost. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love the art. These are really cool. Hopefully I'm not too squeaky. First pack. Angel of Sanctions. Flying. Whenever this token enters, you may exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until this token leaves. I really like this token. It's awesome. Ooh. Mu Yanling. When this creature enters, create a 3/2 colorless vehicle artifact token with crew 1. Vehicles you control have flying. That's really good. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal with flying, deal combat damage to player, draw a card. Love that. Quag Feast. Choose target creature, planeswalker, or vehicle, mill 2 cards, and destroy the chosen permanent if its mana is less than or equal to the number of cards in your graveyard. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, it's like I need better glasses already. Zahur Glory's Past. Start your engines. Oh wow, 2 mana for a 3/2. Sacrifice another creature, surveil 1, activate only once per turn. Max speed. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a tapped 2/2 zombie. Trailblazer. Pima Trailblazer. 3 mana, 3/3 trample. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, you get that many energy. I'm excited for the energy commander deck. I really wanted to make energy happen, but I didn't have enough support for energy back in the day. So I'm excited for energy to come back. Exhaust pays 6, put 2 1/1 counters on this creature, then draw cards equal to the greatest power among the creatures you control. Okay, so this is the same card, just different art. Cool. Guidelight Pathmaker. Vigilance. When this vehicle enters, you may search your library for an artifact card and reveal it. Put it onto the battlefield if it's mana 2 or less. Otherwise, put it into your hand. That's good. Crew 2. Skybox Fairy. Wow. I like the art. It's so colorful. Flying, crew 2, and cycling for a 4/4. There is a forest. I like the POV in the driver's seat there. Otark Mammoth. It might be better if I just read the screen. When this creature enters and whenever it attacks while saddled, create a 3/3 green elephant creature token, saddle 5. Yeah, I can see it way better now. In Rider's Spike Spitter. It's a 4 mana 3/4 with reach. Start your engines. And at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You can play that card this turn. So if you have no speed, it starts at 1. It increases once on each of your turns when an opponent loses life. Max speed is 4. Nice. Got it. Intimidation Tactics. Target opponent reveals their hand and you choose an artifact or creature card from it and exile that card. Cycling 3. I like that card. Run Over. The spell costs 1 less to cast if it targets a mount or a vehicle you control. Target creature control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Ripclaw Wrangler. It's a 4 mana vehicle. Each opponent discards a card when it ETBs. Crew cost is 2. Ooh, that is a gorgeous land. Enters tapped, choose a color, add a mana of the chosen color, and cycling 3. Collision Course, choose 1. Deals X damage to target creature, where X is the number of permanents you control that are creatures or vehicles, or destroy target artifact. All right. Pilot token and a treasure token. Ooh. Skyseer's Chariot. What a beautiful card. 2 mana for a artifact vehicle that's flying. 3/3. Whenever it enters, choose a non-land card name. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name cost 2 more to activate. Repurposing Bay. I love this art too. That is so cute. It's a 3 mana artifact. For 2 tap, sacrifice another artifact. Search your library for an artifact with mana equal to 1+ the sacrifice artifact's mana value. Put that card onto the battlefield and shuffle. That could be really good. That could be really good because you only have to... Ooh. Wow. This artwork is amazing. Wow. I love that artwork so much. 2 mana, 2/2. Other creatures you control gain haste until the end of turn. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Create a 4/4 dinosaur dragon with flying. Nice. I like that. Renewed Solidarity. As this enchantment enters, choose a creature type. Creatures of the chosen type get +1/+0. At the beginning of your end step, for each token you control of the chosen type, ooh, make a token that's a copy of it. I like that. That's definitely going... Ooh, the Aether Spark. As long as it's attached to a creature, the Aether Spark can't be attacked. And has whenever equipped a creature deals combat damage during your turn, put that many loyalty counters on it. Ooh. Attach it to 1 target creature? Put a 1/1 counter on that creature? Huh. That's pretty cool. Draw 2 cards. And then for the ultimate, add 10 mana of any one color. That's interesting. I'm sorry, this artwork is so cute. I love the colors of this card. This is awesome. When this vehicle enters, search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it to your hand, then shuffle. You can pay all 5 colors and it becomes an artifact creature. Put 2 1/1 counters on it. 6/5 for 3. Ripclaw Wrangler. We already read that one. Broodheart Engine. At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. Sacrifice this artifact. Return target creature or vehicle from graveyard to the battlefield for 4. Guidelight Synergist. Flying. This creature gets +1 for each artifact you control. Wickerfolk Indomitable. You may cast this card from your graveyard by paying 2 life and sacrificing an artifact or creature in addition to paying its cost. Aether Jacket. Flying Vigilance. Sacrifice this creature. Destroy another target artifact. Gastel Blockbuster. Whenever this creature enters, you may sacrifice a creature or vehicle. When you do, destroy a target artifact an opponent controls. I love all the artifacts. This is a 1-mana 1/1 with Death Touch. You can pay 6 for each opponent to lose 2 life. Trip up, target non-land permanent's owner puts it on top or the bottom. These arts are so pretty. Ooh, we got the dinosaur dragon token. That's cool. And a treasure. Market back walker. Oh. 2XX. This creature enters with X 1/1 counters on it. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature. When this creature dies, draw a card for each 1/1 counter. Ooh, I love that. It reminds me of the other walker. You'll know what I'm talking about. Everybody was playing it. Everybody was playing that walker. That's cute. Afterburner Expert, 3 mana, exhaust, put 2 1/1 counters on this creature. Whenever you activate an exhaust ability, return this card from graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, look at this art. Look at this blood gas. So pretty. Oh my gosh. This is perfect for my cube. 2 mana, 2/1. This creature can't block and has haste. As long as an opponent has 10 or less life, whenever a land you control enters, you may return this card from graveyard to the battlefield. Love that. On the Wings of Gold, creatures you control that are zombies and or tokens get +1/+1 and have flying. Whenever one or more cards leave the graveyard, put a 1/1 white zombie creature token. Bulwark Ox. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Sacrifice this creature. Creatures you control with counters on them gain hexproof and indestructible. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good, especially for like limited. Wow, this art is stunning. Hole Drifter. It's a 5 mana flying. When this vehicle enters, draw 2 cards. Rocketeer Boost Buggy. Rocketeer Boost Buggy. Whenever this vehicle attacks, create a treasure token. This creature becomes an artifact creature. Put a 1/1 counter on it. That seems also really good. This is just a 9/7. Whenever this vehicle enters, return target artifact or creature with mana X or less from graveyard to the battlefield. Crew 2. Target creature gains haste until the end of turn. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, make a treasure token. Saddle 1. Aww. Bestow Greatness. Target creature gets +4/+4 and gains trample. Ooh, I might put this in my Yargle and Multani deck. Yeah, sometimes I need some trample on Yargle. Enchant creature or vehicle. When this aura enters, tap an enchant permanent and it loses all abilities and doesn't untap. Windscarred Crag. You know what that is. I like these cards. These are nice. All right, so we got a treasure token and a Thopter. Redshift Rocketeer Chief. So add X mana of any one color where X is Redshift's power. Spend this only to activate abilities. For 12, put any number of permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Oh, that's silly. Whoa, I love this art too. 2 mana, its power and toughness is equal to the number of artifacts you control. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may pay 1 if you do copy it. That's good. All right, the host, you have no max hand size. Thopters you control get +1/+1. If one or more artifact tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus an additional 1/1 Thopter with flying are created instead. Ooh, max speed add 2. I see. That's pretty cool. I like that. Air response unit is a 3 mana flying vigilance crew 1. Haunted Hell Ride. Whenever you attack, target creature you control gets +1 and gains Death Touch. Untap it, crew 1. Molt Tender, mill a card, exile a card from graveyard, add 1 mana of any color. I like that a lot. 1 mana, 1/1. Road Rage deals X damage to target creature, where X is 2 plus the number of mountain vehicles you control. That's really good. Instant for 1. Sabotage Strategist is a 4 mana flying vigilance. Whenever 1 or more creatures attack, those creatures get -1/-0 until the end of turn. Exhaust is 7. Put 3 1/1 counters on this creature. Scrap Compactor sacrifices artifact for 3 to deal 3 damage to any target. For 6, sacrifice this artifact and destroy target creature or vehicle. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, it gets +2/+2. Saddle is 1 and it has vigilance. Light Will enhancements. Enchant creature or vehicle. Start your engines. Gets +1/+1 and has vigilance. You can cast this card from your graveyard. All right. Pilot and a zombie. Oh my god, this art. The last ride gets -X/-X, where X is your life total. Pay 2 life, draw a card, crew 2. 13 for 1. Wow. That is interesting. Duretti, the Rocketeer Engineer. Its power is equal to the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. And whenever it enters or attacks... Wait, I have fuzz on my ring this whole time? I was like, what the hell is that? Choose target artifact in your graveyard. You may sacrifice an artifact. If you do, return the chosen type to the battlefield. Each other vehicle and creature you control enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it if its mana is 4 or less. Otherwise, it enters with 3 additional 1/1 counters on it. That seems really good. That seems really good. Lost Monarch. Afflict 3. Other zombies you control have Afflict 3. At the beginning of your second main phase, if a player was dealt combat damage by a zombie, mill 3, and you may return a creature card from graveyard to your hand. Demonic Junker. Affinity for artifacts. When this vehicle enters, for each player, destroy up to 1 target creature that player controls. If a creature you controlled was destroyed this way, put 2 1/1 counters on this vehicle. Ranger's Aetherhive. Oh my god. Whenever you activate an exhaust ability, make a 1/1 Thopter with flying. I like this card too. Carrion Cruiser. This art is sick. When a vehicle enters, mill 2 cards and return a creature or vehicle card from graveyard to your hand. Swamp. Fuel the Flames. Deals 2 damage to each creature. Cycle 2. 2 colorless mana. Spend this only to activate abilities. When you next activate an exhaust ability this turn, copy it for 2. Start your engines. Draw a card for 2. Whenever you draw a card, each opponent mills 2 cards. Aether Siphon. Nice. Prowl Catcher Specialist. 2 mana with haste. Put 2 1/1 counters on this creature. It's a 2/1. Daring Mechanic. Put a 1/1 counter on a target mount or vehicle for 4. Risky Shortcut. Draw 2 cards. Each player loses 2 life. And a Swiftwater Cliffs. All right, we have an insect and an elephant. This is a Mindspring Merfolk. What a cool art. 1 mana, 1/1. You can exhaust X 2 blue for draw X cards. Put a 1/1 counter on each Merfolk creature you control. Oh my gosh, that is a great card for the professor. He's going to love that card. Ooh, Gaunty. Whenever a player casts a spell they don't own, that player creates a treasure token. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller looks at the top card face down. You can play that card for as long. We know that card. We know Gonti. I'm wondering if this is a reprint. I'm not too familiar with Merfolk, but I feel like it's not. Actually, it's not because it has exhaust. I'm silly. Thopter Fabricator. Whenever you draw your second card, make a Thopter. I feel like that's a reprint. Yeah? We got an Esper Zombie Wizard. Vigilance Menace. Whenever you attack, draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you draw a card, zombies you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn. We read that one. Quack Feast. Midnight Mangler. Gosh. That is so cool. During turns other than yours, this vehicle is an artifact creature. Crew 2. 2 mana for a 3/3. Detention Chariot. Whenever this vehicle enters, exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls until this vehicle leaves the battlefield. Crew 3. A cycling of 1. Broadside Barrage. Deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Draw a card, then discard a card. Guidelight, Pathmaker, Vigilance. When this vehicle enters, you may search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, put onto the battlefields. Oh, we read that one. Pride of the Road. Oh, snap. Sorry, I was reading it not out loud. So the max speed is at the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature or vehicle you control gets a double strike. It's a 2/5 with Vigilance. Lightning Strike deals 3 damage. Put a Stampeding Scurryfoot. Stampeding Scurryfoot. Exhaust, put a 1/1 counter on this creature and make a green elephant token. Packed Doll Terror. Whenever this creature or an artifact you control enters, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. Ooh. I need this in my Zeotora deck. Yeah, that can go in my Zeotora deck. I like that. Hole Drifter. Zombie Army, Zombie Warrior, Samut the Driving Force, which is a Naya. Wow. I love this art too. Oh, Mark Poole did this art. First Strike, Vigilance, Haste. Other creatures you control get +X+0, where X is your speed. Non-creature spells you cast cost X less to cast, where X is your speed. Unstoppable Plan. At the beginning of your end step, untap all non-land permanents you control. Whoa. That's good. Ooh, Basri. Love that. 1 mana for a 2/1. You can exert Basri to make a 1/1 white cat creature token with lifelink. When you cycle this card, cats gain hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. Oh, that's really great for a lot of commander decks. Ret Tomb Mystic is a 2 mana 2/1. Each creature card in your hand has cycling for 2. Huh. Bleachbone Verge. Activate only if you control a swamp or a plains. Thundering Broodwagon. Burner Rockets. Whenever this vehicle enters, target creature control gets +2 and gains trample. All right. Oops, it's wanting to focus on her face. Grease Wrench Goblin. Discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature. 1 mana 2/1. That's great. Transit Mage. When this creature enters, you may search your library for an artifact card with mana 4 or 5. Reveal it and put it into your hand. Risen Necro Regent. Wait, I don't know how to say that. Risen is a zombie cat knight. Start your engines. At the beginning of your end step, create a 2/2 black zombie token. Goblin Surveyor. 3 mana with trample. Start your engines. Exile this card from your graveyard to draw a card. When this creature enters, you gain 4 life. It is a 6/6 with reach. Broadcast Rambler is 5 mana. When this vehicle enters, create a 1/1 Thopter. with flying, crew 1, and that's a 5/4. Pretty good. Ooh, I saw something cool. Nice. Spectacular pile up. All creatures and vehicles lose indestructible until the end of turn, then destroy all creatures and vehicles. Wow, this artwork is sick. That's the Japanese card. Nguyen Ling. Okay, Sita Varma. Ooh, I want to cosplay them. That looks awesome. Masked Racer for 2 mana, 2/3 in Simic. Love that. Exhaust X Simic colors. Put X 1/1 counters on Sita. Then you may have the base power and toughness of each other creature you control become equal. Whoa. Oh my gosh, this is a great commander card. I love that. Love that. Hashaton Scarab's Fist is a 2 mana 1/3. Whenever you discard a creature card, you may pay 3. If you do, create a tapped token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. Colstroke Gearhulk. Rakdos colors Menace Death Touch 5/4. When this creature enters, put target creature card with mana 4 or less from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control with a finality counter on it. That creature gains Menace, Death Touch, and Haste, and then at the beginning of your next end step, you exile it. That actually is really cool. I like that. Clamorous Ironclad. 6/3 for 4. Menace, Crew, and Cycling. Midnight Mangler. Rangers Aether Hive. Carry-On Cruiser. Rover Blades. All right, so this is a 3 mana 2/2 with double strike. Equipped creature has double strike. Equip cost is 4 or crew 2. Broken Wings. Spot Cycle Scouter, a 2 mana 3/2. When this enters, you scry 2. Pretty good. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature, gains Death Touch and Indestructible. Counter target artifact or creature spell unless its controller pays 4. All right, we have 4 more packs. River Churn Monument. Any number of target players each mill 2 cards. Any number of target players each mill cards equal to the number of cards in their graveyard. Oh, I got 2. Gastel Thrill Roller? Yeah, that's what that says. It's a 3 mana 4/2 Trample and Haste. When this vehicle enters, it becomes an artifact creature until the end of turn. Crew 2. Discard a card. Return this card from graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter. Etheric Amplifier. 3 mana to add 1 mana of any color. For 4, you can choose one, activate only as a sorcery. You can double the number of each kind of counter on a target permanent, or double the number of each kind of counters you have. Ooh, 3 mana for a 5/4 and other dinosaurs get +1/+1. Nice. Skybox Fairy. Fellow Heart Bike. Whenever this vehicle enters, you gain 2 life. Add 1 mana of any color for a 4/2. Ooze Patrol. Whenever this creature enters, mill 2 cards. And then put a 1/1 counter on this creature for each artifact and or creature cards in your graveyard. Gastel Raider. Whenever this creature enters, target member. Oh, did I read this one? I don't know. You choose an insert or sorcery card and they discard the card. I don't think so. This creature gets +1/+1 and has Menace. Ooh, Wild Road. So you can sacrifice this land for 2 and create a 1/1 pilot creature token. This vehicle saddles, mounts, and crews vehicles as though its power were 2 greater. That's interesting. I like that. Dynamite Diver. This creature saddles, mounts, and crews vehicles as though its power were 2 or greater. That's great. When this creature dies, like the commons are so good. When this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. Like, I like that. Whenever this creature enters, target creature or vehicle gains lifelink and indestructible until the end of turn. Zombie token and a shapeshifter. We did see this already. Count on Luck is 3 red. Enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library, and you can play that card this turn. Ooh, that's going in Plargan Nasari. Bleach, Bone Verge. Wizened Mentor. 2 mana for 2/2. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of a permanent that isn't mana, you make a 1/1 zombie. Only once per turn. Debris Beetle is a 4 mana Golgari. Trample. When it enters, each opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life for 6. Burner Rocket. I think we read this one, but this artwork is so cool. When it's, oh no, we didn't. Did we read this? I don't think so. This one has flash. 2 mana, 3/1 with flash. When this vehicle enters, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains trample until the end of turn. Crew 1. I don't think we read that one actually. Thundering Broodwagon. Menace Reach. Menace and Reach. Whenever this vehicle enters, destroy target non-land permanent opponent controls with mana 4 or less. I'm very much like a picture person, so if the artwork's different, I might like reread some of these because I mostly remember based on the art. Whenever this creature saddles a mount or cruise a vehicle during your main phase, that mounts or vehicle gets +2 and gains trample. Trade the Helm. Exchange control of target artifact or creature you control and target artifact or creature an opponent controls. I love the chaos. I love the chaos. Thundering Broodwagon. Bellowheart Bike. When this enters, you gain 2 life, add 1 mana of any color. Chitin Gravestalker. So it costs 1 less to cast for each artifact or creature card in your graveyard. It's a 5/4. Tranquil Cove. And a Gear Seeker Serpent. Affinity. Wait. I think I have this card in my Pauper deck, actually. I'm pretty sure it's a Gear Seeker something, and it has affinity for artifacts. It's been so long since I've played Pauper, but I like this artwork, so I'm gonna have to update it. I think that's in my deck. My affinity deck. All right, 2 packs left. Whoa. That art is sick. I love it. Whoa. It's a special guest card. Improvise. So your artifacts help you cast this. Search your library for an artifact card with mana X or less and put onto the battlefield. We're familiar with this card, but like this artwork is crazy. I love it. It's so chaotic. March of the World Ooze. Creatures you control have a base power and toughness of 6/6. Oh. Whenever an opponent casts a spell and it's not their turn, you make it elf. Possession Engine. Ooh, when it enters, gain control of target creature an opponent controls for as long as you control this vehicle. That creature can't attack or block as long as you control this vehicle. Adaptive Omni Tool. Equipped your creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Whenever equipped a creature attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact from among them, put it into your hand, and the rest onto the bottom. Equipped cost is 3. Bloodcast. We have another art of Bloodcast. Rover Blades. See, we've seen this, but the art is different. It gives it double strike. Hole Drifter. Cloud Spire. Cloud Spire? Sky Cycle? Sporos. 4 mana for a 2/3 flying. Whenever this vehicle enters, distribute 2+1/+1 counters among 2 other target vehicles and or creatures you control. Sheffit Arcfiend. Whoa, I love this art too. It's so sick. God Machine. They're killing it. Flying. Whenever this creature enters, all other creatures get -2/-2 until the end of turn. Cycle. Veteran Beast Rider. At the beginning of your end step, untap each creature you control. This is sick. Wait. Sorry, I'm just like, that's only an uncommon. Creatures you control +1/+1 until the end of turn. I don't know. That seems pretty good. Thunderhead Gunner. Reach, discard a card, draw a card, activate only as a sorcery. Siphon Fuel. 5 mana. Target creature gets -6, and you gain 2 life. Thornwood Falls and Stall Out. Oof. Tap target creature or vehicle, then put 3 stun counters on it, and it has cycling. You know, I haven't really seen like a ton of repeat cards, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Last pack of Magic. Sad. You know what? I'm really impressed with the art. And I'm impressed with the power too. I honestly, I think it's really, I think this is going to make for a very, very fun Friday Night Magic. I think this is going to be super wild and unexpected. And it all seems to be pretty balanced. So we have a Bastry. Ooh, that's a pretty land. So this is the, is it color land? Fearless Swashbuckler. That's a hard word to say. Swashbuckler. These arts are so fun. 3 mana for a 3/3 fish pirate. Haste. Vehicles you control have haste. Whenever you attack, if a pirate or a vehicle attacks this combat, draw 3 cards. You have to discard 2 cards, but that seems really good. Rampaging Aetherhood. So trample ward 2. At the beginning of your upkeep, you get an amount of energy equal to this creature's power. Then you may pay 1 or more energy. If you do, put that many 1/1 counters on this creature. River Churn Monuments. So you can pay, ooh, it's a 2 mana artifact. You can pay 1. Any number of target players each mill 2 cards. Oh, we did see this one earlier. Ooh, we did see this one too. Veloheart Bike. Apocalypse Runner. Rakdos. Artifact. 6/5 for 4. Target creature you control with power 2 or less gains lifelink until the end of turn and can't be blocked. Nice. Boosted Sloop. Menace. Whenever you attack, draw a card, then discard a card. Rocky Roads. Sacrifice this land to make a 1/1 pilot. Oh yeah, we did see this. Just different art. Sorry. Sorry. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand and the rest onto the bottom. Camera Launcher. So 3 mana. Exhaust. Artifact creature. It's a 2/2. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature and then make a 1/1 Thopter with flying. Kick Off Celebrations. It's an enchantment for 2. Start your engines. Whenever it enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. That's pretty good. Sacrifice this enchantment, and creatures and vehicles you control gain haste until the end of turn. Skystreak Engineer. 2 mana, 1/3 flying. Put 2 1/1 counters on this creature. And lastly, we have Swiftwing, which is a 3/3 flying. Start your engines. This creature gets +0 and +1 and has vigilance. Nice. I like this. I'm really impressed. I think the artwork is super, super awesome, and all the mechanics seem really fun. I encourage you to go out next weekend. Go to F&M. If you're new to Magic, you're like, what is F&M? It stands for Friday Night Magic, and it is a blast. It is pretty casual for the most part, but it's like your first chance to open these packs and play these cards first before the release date. So It's super exciting. And yeah, thank you so much for just joining me on this box opening. Oh, actually, hey, I started another channel. So I haven't told anybody yet or announced it. So I have no followers at all, or subscribers, whatever it's called, subscribers. But it's called Vess's Ventures. I'll put the link down in the description so you can follow along if you want. It's just gonna be like more, it's not a lot of magic. It's gonna be more vlog style, food, travel, coffee, tattoos, you know, because I posted my tattoo video here and then I was like, I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have just like keep this magic. But yeah, if you want to subscribe over there, that would be awesome. Also, make sure to check out all my links below, and I will see you next time. Bye.